Hello everyone, we are Group 30. Today we are going to talk about the topic Tanjung Bungah Landslide on October 21, 2017, a man-made tragedy. The incident occurred in 21st October 2017 in Penang. A landslide struck on an affordable housing project construction site, and it took away 11 lives of workers. Inquiry reports come out 2 years after stated that it is a man-made tragedy and is entirely preventable. A cumulative chain of 15 negligence acts by engineers and contractors has led to this tragedy.
There were 3 slips occurring before the main tragedy happened, which are on 8 August 2016, 5th May 2017, and 11 July 2017. 42 weeks have passed since the first slip until the remedial work that was performed due to the slide nails failure on the third slip. But the developers chose to disregard the clear signs. A detailed investigation revealed multiple parties at fault. IR Khu Kun Thai of Perunding KAA submitted an unsafe design. Chong Kon's Penang was negligent in protecting worker safety, ignoring warnings about the slope. IR Victor Ong of One Smart Sendirian Berhad failed to supervise critical work but still signed off. Lastly, Department of Occupational Safety and Health DOSH was also liable for issuing only an improvement notice despite a site visit.
The Tanjung Bungah landslide in 2017 wasn't just a natural disaster. It was largely caused by serious technical and safety failures. First, the housing project was built in an unsafe location, right next to the granite quarry with frequent rock blasting, despite early warnings from the Department of Environment. Second, the slope itself was unstable. There were early signs like minor landslips, but the construction continued anyway. Third, the engineers made poor decisions by reducing the number of soil days from 87 to 49 without proper safety checks. They dug even further into the slope without doing any technical studies. Lastly, the groundwater seepage was a big problem. Surveys on water levels were unreliable and no proper water management system were put in place. All these factors weakened the slope and led to the tragic collapse.
Key ethical violations. We thought first major issue was the reductions of the nail from 362 to 49. The slope of the show sign of failure, yet workers still allowed to work within it. They also no resident engineer assigned almost 1 year, a clear breach of duty, and even worse, supervision was done only through WhatsApp without no actual visits. Finally, the Form G30 was signed, certified the work despite the engineer never inspecting the site himself. Law and ethic breach under the Section 15 of the Engineering Act. Any act that put public safety at risk is a serious form of professional misconduct. Regulations 33 of the Engineering Regulations require proper and continuous supervisions, and be in code of ethics is very clear. The engineer must never compromise safety of public, and the actions not only broke the law but also went against the fundamental values of our professions.
The Tanjung Bungah landslide showed serious problems in how the project was handled. To avoid this in the future, here are 5 key recommendations based on the Engineers Act and BEM's Code of Conduct. First, a resident engineer must always be on site, not supervising through WhatsApp. Secondly, if anything unusual happens on site, like a landslip, there must be a design review by the responsible engineer. Thirdly, all temporary works like slope supports must be properly designed, tested and approved. No shortcuts or fake reports. Fourthly, safety officers should have the power to stop work if it's unsafe, and they must report to higher authorities directly. Last but not least, before designing anything, engineers must do a proper site visit and study the ground, especially on hill slopes. So these steps can help prevent future disasters and ensure engineers follow the law and protect public safety.
In conclusions, the tragedy occurred because of breach of Engineering Act and the Code of Conduct. There is no supervision for nearly a year and forced certification of form without verifying the constructions. The contractor prioritized on financial cut costs instead of the safetiness of the people. We should all learn from the lesson of this tragedy. Only through unified commitment in technical excellence and ethical conduct can the public trust be restored.